Hello, dear ones. What if we hadn't been told from an early age that we should look ahead, that we should move forward, that we should focus? What would be different? Exactly. We would also look without fear at what lies in the dark or hidden. I suggest that our two front eyes, which are directed entirely towards the front, only serve this purpose, namely to look ahead and focus. But our inner eye, our intuition, our extrasensory perception has an all-round view. Suppose our third eye had more work to do, more attention to pay in our daily lives, what would happen to our front eyes? We have a rough idea what happens when a person goes blind or is blind from birth. All his or her other senses are heightened, including the inner eye. For activities such as reading and writing in particular, it is absolutely essential that both eyes leave their straight axis and focus on one point. But what would happen if we didn't read and write? What would happen if we reverse the forward movement that the eyes are forcing us into and turn the whole thing into a backwards movement? You will be amazed. We can stop time. That may sound easier than it is, otherwise someone would have thought of it long ago. The fact is that this requires that the eyes come to rest in their sockets. In conventional meditation, you are expected to sit cross-legged in the lotus position or upright on a chair, presumably to prevent you from falling asleep. I have always meditated lying down. Of course, this has the negative effect that you often fall asleep. And it has the positive effect that you discover another world behind your eyes. It is the world of intuition, of feelings, of yin, which is associated with terms such as dark, below, feminine, chaos, and that's the sad thing about it. It is associated with evil, some even associated with the devil and Satanism. But it is a part of us. And it is a part of us that we all should not deny. However, due to our upbringing that we should only ever look forward, this part of us was initially classified as negative and therefore forgotten. Once you get involved in this other world, you will be amazed at what it is hidden there. In other cultures, it is about the shamans, the medicine men, the spiritual leader of the tribe, who have discovered access to this other world and have passed this knowledge on to the next generation. In our Christian culture, let's say our Western-oriented culture, it was the witches who had this access. Please don't forget that our ancestors in the Western world were also indigenous people at some point. But as the saying goes, history is the history of the victors. Everything we know about our real ancestors has not been handed down. We know nothing about the Germanic tribes. We know nothing about the Celts. Yet the inner and outer worlds should be in balance, as the yin and yang science teaches us. Black and white are contained there in equal proportions. The term witch comes from the old High German term Hagazusa, namely the fence rider who has access to one side of the fence and the other side of the fence. In English, the word witch comes from the word Wicca, which was originally pronounced witcher, which means to bend or twist reality. You all know what happened in the name of Lord. All women and men who had access to the other side were burned by zealous and controlling men in the Middle Ages. This also destroyed a great deal of knowledge about our ancestors and our culture. Women have always had easier access to this world, which is why women were suppressed by men in this time period, and this also prevented this knowledge from reaching the public. It is a very natural approach to lie down, let your eyes fall into your eye sockets and thus avoid any young control compulsion. It took me a lot of practice, but anyone can do it. Anyone can see both into the past and into the future in this state. So it goes one step further than meditation. All the muscles of the locomotor system relax. Just give it a try. Tonight, before you go to sleep, lie on your back, relax your body completely, and then try to relax your eye muscles. I'm looking forward to your comment, and I'm curious to see if this post stays on YouTube. I will definitely tell you more about this topic, but I think this is enough for you to digest for now. Please support me with your like and especially by subscribing to my channel. Your motivation will give me the strength to make more videos like this. Give me the thumb up and subscribe. Thank you very much.